Question 10 says ABC are points on the circumference of a circle, center O. OBD is a straight line and angle ABD is equal to 130. Find angle ACB giving a reason for each step of your working. So OBD is a straight line, which means this angle would be 180 minus 130, which is 50, because supplementary angles have a sum of angles of 180. So that is the first reason, because supplement angles on a straight line, or just write angles on a straight line equal to 180. That is the first reason. So now OA and OB are equal because they're the radius of the circle. So if OA and OB are equal, that means angle OAB is going to be the same as angle OBA. So isosceles triangle. So this will also be 50. Next, we find this angle because sum of angles of a triangle equal to 180. So angle AOB is going to be 180 minus 50, which is 80 degrees. So this would automatically be 40 degrees. Why? Because angles at the circumference are half of angles at the center. Angle at the circumference is half of angle at the center. This is one of the circle theorem rules. So angle ACB is 80 divided by 2, which is 40 degrees. P and Q are points on the circumference of a different circle, center O. PR and QR are tangents to the circle at P and Q respectively. OP is 8 and POQ is 130. Find PR. So if this is 8, this will also be 8 because once again, radius, OP is the radius and PQ is also the radius. Since PR and RQ are tangents, so this angle will be 90 degrees. And if we draw a line from here, so we have these two right angle triangles in this quadrilateral, which is OPRQ. This angle also splits evenly, so that means it's going to be 65 over here and 65 over here. You have to find PR. So we can use one of the trig ratios. We have the adjacent, and they want us to find the opposite. So tan of 65 equals to PR over 8. So that's 8 tan 65. So 8 tan 65 is going to equal to 17.16 centimeters. Then the next part, it's asking us, calculate the percentage of quadrilateral OPRQ that is shaded. So for that, let me just write this first. This is 17.16 now, which means this would also be 17.16 because it's symmetrical. So for the area that is percentage of the area that is shaded, let's start with area 1, which is going to be of this sector. So that's going to be 130 over 360. That's going to be theta over 360 times pi r square, which in our case is 130 over 360 times pi, and the radius is 8 square. So if we solve this, That gives us the value of 72.61 centimeters square. Then find the area of the quadrilateral. That's going to be A2. So we have two triangles. So we can do 2 times 1/2 times 8 times 17.16. So that is 8 times 17.16, which is 137.28. So shaded area is going to be the difference of 137.28 and 72.61, which is 64.67 centimeters square. So for the percentage, it's going to be 64.67 divided by 137.28 times 100, which is 47.11% or 47.1%. Question 11 says the bag contains 12 balls. There are X black balls in the bag and other balls are white. 2 balls are taken at random from the bag without replacement. Complete the tree diagram. So for the first ball, if we're taking a ball from the bag without replacement, right, it would just be 12 minus x over 11. The reason why it's becoming 12 minus x over 11 is because your number of white balls isn't changing, which is 12 minus x. However, your total number of balls are changing because we have taken one black ball from the total number of balls. So that's why this is this. And then if we're taking a white ball first, your black balls are going to be x over 11 over here. Why? Because once again, the number of black balls aren't changing if we took a white ball first, but the total number of balls are changing because there's one less white ball. And for the white now, we would do 12 minus x minus 1, which is 11 minus x over 11. So now in the next part, they're saying find an expression for the probability of taking one ball of each color. So one ball of each color would be this and this direction, or this. So it's going to be x over 12 times 12 minus x over 11 plus 12 minus x over 12 times x over 11. So that's going to be 12x minus x squared over 132 plus 12x minus x squared over 132. So that's going to be 24x minus 2x squared over 132, which can be simplified to 12x minus x squared over 66. Then it says the probability that both balls are black is 14 over 33. Form an equation in X and solve it to find the number of black balls in the bag. Show your working. So if we go back to the tree diagram, just gonna erase all of this. So the probability for both black balls is x over 12 times x minus 1 over 11. X over 12 times x minus 1 over 11. So that's going to equal to 14 over 33. times x square minus x over 132. First multiply 14 times 132 over 33. 132 is 12 times 11, so 12 over here and 3 over here. 3, 1, and that is 4. So 14 times 4 is going to be 56. So our equation is x square minus x minus 56 equal to 0. So 56 has the factors of 7 times 8. So x square minus 8x plus 7x minus 56 equal to 0. Factorize the equation by grouping. So x times x minus 8 plus 7 times x minus 8. So x minus 8 times x plus 7. X equals to 8 and x equals to negative 7. Since x cannot be a negative number, x equals to 8 is our answer. Question 12 says A is the point 2, 3, B is the point 3, negative 5. Find AB. So AB is going to be OB minus OA. That's going to be 3, negative 5, minus 2, 3. 3 minus 2 is 1. Negative 5 minus 3 is negative 8. That is your vector. Then it says BC is negative 4, 3. Find the coordinates of C. So B is 3, negative 5. BC is going to be OC minus OB. So that's negative 4, 3 equals to OC minus 3, negative 5. So we take it to the other side, negative 4, 3 plus 3, negative 5, which is going to give us negative 1 and negative 2. So coordinates of OC are negative 1 and negative 2. Magnitude of AD is given as root 74 and D is negative 3n. Find the possible values of n. A is 2, 3. D is negative 3 and n. So first let's find AD. That's OD minus OA, which is going to be negative 3n minus 2 and 3, which is negative 5 and n minus 3. So for the magnitude, it's going to be negative 5 square plus n minus 3 square, and this equals to root 74. So that's 25 plus n minus 3 whole square. The roots get cancelled out. So 74 equals to 25 plus n minus 3 square. 74 minus 25 is n minus 3 whole square, which is going to be 49. Square root both sides, so that's going to be plus minus 7 equals to n minus 3. So if I remove this part over here, one equation is 7 equals to n minus 3, and the other is negative 7 equals to n minus 3. 7 plus 3 is n, which is 10, and negative 7 plus 3 is negative 4. So n is 10 and n is 4. Part B says that OQRP is a parallelogram. OP is equal to P, OQ is Q, K is the midpoint of OQ, and L is a point on R. KL is given as P minus 1 over 10Q. Find the ratio of PL to LR. So this is going to be Q over 2 and Q over 2. and PL to LR. KL is given as P minus 1 over 10 Q. So what we can do over here is we can find PL first. PL is going to be PO plus OK plus KL. So PU is going to be negative P because the direction is changing now. OK is Q over 2 and KL is P minus 1 over 10 Q. So negative P plus P is 0 and you have Q over 2 minus Q over 10. Multiply this by 5 to make the denominators equal. So that's 5Q minus Q over 10 now, which is 4Q over 10. That is our PL. Now to find to find LR, for LR, we know PR is the same as OQ because it's a parallelogram. So PR is also equal to Q. And if we need to find LR, we can do PR minus PL. So that's going to be Q minus 4Q over 10, which is 6Q over 10. So if we make the ratio, PL is 4Q over 10 and LR is 6Q over 10. That's going to leave us with 4:6, which can be written as 2:3. That is the answer.